When you buy Spectrum Mobile for just
kidding me.
$29.99 a month, you get a second line for free. So you get one line for yourself and a free line.
Stupid. You stupid fools. Cost you dearly. Nice. All right, folks. Let's do this again, shall we? Sorry about the interruption there. Just when I think the coast is clear. No. All right, let's pick up where we left off, shall we? Where's that forecast model? Okay. And my wire is all haywire again. Great. All right. Anyways, let's get back to this. So we're here at the June 16th. All right. Now, this is noontime, June 16th. Let me pull this down just a tad bit better. All right. Now we're the end of convection on June 16th, okay? And we have our event going on down here in Mississippi, okay? We also have these pop-ups stretching back up here into the Rockies as well. So this is the end of convection on June 16th. Not too bad. We'll watch this area down here. What happens next is what I'm more concerned about. So we go through the nighttime hours now. Okay, this picks up in intensity into the nighttime. We're going to have nocturnal thunderstorms in Montana, North Dakota, the corner of South Dakota. Now watch as this thing wraps up. This low now it's starting to get red up in here. It's also got this tail that's causing more inflammation over on this side right here in Minnesota. Now as we go, that's the morning hours. This is noontime, and then look at the end of convection on the 17th here. We have this tightly wrapped low that's coming back down here. We have pop-up thunderstorms up here in Canada, in Wisconsin, Minnesota. But then as we go into the nighttime hours, it blossoms again and turns into this hellacious area right here. This low, you see how tight these millibars are right through here? The high winds, massive hail, flash flooding, tornadoes. This event here at nighttime We're talking nighttime now. Nocturnal thunderstorms, nocturnal tornadoes, June 17th in this region right here. All right? That's the morning hours of the 18th. That's noontime the 18th. The end of convection on the 18th. You see how this tail is still residual and hanging down here? All this moisture is going to get convected again. It could be this whole tail, depending on what kind of energy we have coming in on that day. Okay, so that's the end of, let me back up one. That's the end of convection, June 18th. Oh, sweet Jenna, the hammer is dropping. Don't worry. You just can't see it. It's behind the scenes. There's this huge low, comma-shaped. It's got blossoms here, there, and now we have this hurricane entering the frame down below. All right? Now, we're going to continue on. This is the nighttime hours, June 18th. There's the morning hours. The 19th. There's noon on the 19th. Here is the end of convection on the 19th. This thing is wrapping up nice and tight. It's 988 projected millibars. Okay, so that's a tight, low center. That's going to be a hurricane. Then, 11 p.m., this is through the midnight hours of the 19th, going into the morning hours of the 20th. This is noontime, June 20th, with this hurricane making landfall possibly in the panhandle of Florida. We're talking Louisiana, maybe the Gulf Coast of Texas a little bit, Mississippi, Alabama, that whole region right there. This storm is going to hit it. Then, that's at noontime. This is the end of convection, all right? This thing is going to convect as well. If that's what it looks like at noon, it's going to be twice that big. It's not going to look like this. It's going to be even more developed by the end of convection on June 20th. So June 20th, the Gulf states, I would start preparing now. All right? This... I wouldn't mess with Mother Nature anymore. It's not Mother Nature. It's Father Nature anyways. So, it looks to hit Louisiana right at New Orleans. Let me back up just a tad bit here. We are at 11. This is the midnight hours, okay? This is the morning hours of June 21st. Noontime, June 21st, this hurricane hitting Louisiana. That's the end of convection on the 21st. It'll be more developed than that. Then we go into the nighttime hours. So this hurricane's going to be at night going up through Mississippi. That's what this model says. This can all change. This is pretty far out there, but we're just kind of taking a preview anyways because we're dealing with a hurricane, all right? This is important. This is the morning hours now of the 12th, the noon time of the 22nd, sorry. So morning of the 22nd, noon of the 22nd here. End of convection, June 22nd. All this moisture driving up into the country is going to cause more thunderstorms and stuff in this region. Okay, I don't think it's just going to be isolated to this one little spot. All this moisture is going to be convecting. The sun's going to be hitting it, and it's going to be blossoming. So this hurricane just pulled all this moisture up into the Gulf states. Okay, this is the noontime, June 22nd. Look at all the pop-ups back up in here as well. This will be, whoops, that's not noontime. That's midnight hours. My bad. Midnight hours of the 22nd. Early morning, the 23rd. And the last frame there is noontime of the 23rd. Okay, so let me put this back into motion here again. And just watch how our thunderstorms erupt. then they burn off. Then they erupt during convection and burn off. Then watch as this lobe comes in here, it drives in here, that one too. But then we have this other one that comes in, right? Well, it's coming here. This thing. That's the one I'm concerned about right there. And let's just go, pause. I want to go right back to that one frame, the concerning frame. We'll watch this closely. It's days away until it gets here. But this right here, this is the midnight hours of June 17th. Okay, so we'll back up to the convection that led up to it. Here's the noon. Here's the convection. Then the midnight hours. Okay, so that thing intensifies instead of dissipating at nighttime. So noon, convection, the end of convection. Well, it won't be the end of convection because it continues convecting into that. I'll pray for your family, Jenna. And put a hedge of protection over sweet Jenna's family right now. And whoever's harassing her better leave her alone if they know it's good for them. If they know it's good for them, they will not mess with my people. My peeps. You guys are my peeps. Isn't that cool? Yep. Anyways, that's the one I'm most concerned about. All right, now to the message that you wanted today. So, how are we doing this, Lord? Oh, you want... Type it in. Sky. Yep, that's the one. All right. Oh, for the spiritual realm stuff now, minus an ad with embarrassing, so embarrassing what we look at as far as ads. Okay, I gotta back this up a little bit and show this video. Yep, we're gonna have to show the whole thing. So, anyways, this is some of these clouds that I've been capturing, faces in the clouds that I've been capturing. All right, and this one face is a reoccurring theme face. I see it a lot, and it's one that you guys haven't seen a lot of. And it's the old man. He wants you to see. So here we go. Are we missing sound or something? What's going on here? Hang on just a second. There we go. It's got a little character in here that's been reoccurring in this last week. And if you can't see it yet, I'm going to start pointing it out here. And pull it over. And we're looking at this round face right here. Alright, this is an eye and a button nose. And it looks like he's open. Hang on, this thing isn't playing it right. Alright, let's see if we can get to refresh here. Howdy folks, welcome back. So this is an image I caught from a few days ago, and it's got a little character in here that's been reoccurring in this last week. And if you can't see it yet, I'm going to start pointing it out here and pull it over. And we're looking at this round face right here with an eye and a button nose. And it looks like he's almost a smash face, almost like a pug or something with a human face. Here's his mouth, and he's kind of sad. He's looking down kind of sad. And you can make out what look like horns or something coming off up there. So I'm going to pull it over a little bit more, and we'll zoom in on it. Okay, here's his eye, here's his other eye, and his nose. And he's looking down this way. And then as we pull back, you
can see that he's a face in the clouds, like a planet or something with a face on it in the clouds. And we'll pull back more. And then what's going on here? So I'm gonna pull it over a little bit more, and we'll zoom in on it.
Okay, can you guys see this little guy? He's sad, but here's his eye, here's his other eye. He looks like a pug almost. Like with this mashed face. He's got a button nose right here. Here's his bottom lip. He's like got a pouty little bottom lip. But hopefully you guys can see this face here. And there's multiple faces in there, but this little guy, he reminds me of something out of a painting. You know, these faces in the clouds, these old Renaissance paintings or whatever. But this is one of these faces in the clouds that I haven't shown you much of yet. Hopefully you can see it. Like I said, here's one eye. It looks like a pug, like a dog face almost. And here's the other eye. Here's the smashed little button nose, and then the bottom jaw lip right here. And then maybe if we pull back just a tad bit here.
Okay, here's his eye. Here's his other.
Let's see.
So I'm gonna pull it over a little bit more.
Right there is good, I think. And hopefully you can see this little guy. But these are some of the faces that in the clouds that follow me around everywhere I go. You want to watch the fire in Canada, Jenna? Do you want me to report on that a little bit? Do you want to know more about that, sweet Jenna? We can do that for you, darling. I just wanted to finish up the report, and then it was important that we show this character now because, anything but, okay, yeah, then we'll stop reporting on that. Actually, the good news is on the fires in Canada is the pressure from underneath that has caused them has released. So, a little bit of good news. It should be dying down now. Okay, the fires should be dying down soon. So, a little bit of good news, hopefully. Better than bad news. Anyways, we have this little gentleman here, and I've seen him many times watching me in the clouds, and he's sad. You can tell by the look on his face. He's looking down on us, and what he sees just makes him sad. And he's another character, you know. We're stopping it, Jenna. It'll die down. Anyways, so I just needed to. God wanted me to show you guys this little character because he's been around lately and he's just sad. He's watching what's going down from up above, and he's just. I can relate to him because I see our society and I see how warped and twisted and sick it is, and what the things we do to each other are just abominable. But this little guy, he's watching, and he's just sad for us because he sees how ignorant our society is, how brainwashed we've been and manipulated and stuff, and he's just hanging out there watching over it, looking down, kind of disappointed and sad. We could change that, though. We can make him smile, so. Anyways, just wanted to kind of finish up that report, bring you this little image. We'll do another report later on tonight, and I'll do a reading and everything after that. And I just wanted to take this opportunity this morning, or during the day here, while I had a brief break from the battle. And apparently it's going again. So I gotta go again. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you see this little character. I'll show you some more faces in the clouds. I was gonna actually, you know I'm going to do a little something different here. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to do something different here. We're not ending this. In fact, you know what? Unplug this. I'm taking you guys out of the tripod. And you're coming with me. Something I want you to see. It's still peaceful. Okay? Everything can be peaceful. It can be just like paradise. Okay? Birds singing. We can get back to this. We just need to clean up a lot of trash in DC. Try not to blind the camera here a little bit. I want you guys to see the Sierras and all the clouds. This is where some of these faces show up. It's at this very spot right here. Okay? Got a little garden going here. Okay? So peace is attainable. Okay? We can all get to this point right here. If we just take care of some business. Okay? And what a beautiful sight. Sierra Nevada, snow-capped mountains, green, lush, beautiful valley. Way out there, there's some happy cows. They're all out there eating. Let me pull this back a little bit. There we go. All right. So paradise does exist. It can be done. Hopefully this will bring you a little bit of peace. Maybe out of all the stuff I show you could rewind this spot and just take a few minutes to unwind and got lots of happy birds around here. All right, I think that'll be about it. I gotta go take care of some business and back to the battle. Love y'all. God bless y'all. Hopefully this brings you a little bit of peace. I'll be back later tonight with more update on the solar report and more of the spiritual realm. All right? Love you all. God bless you all. Till my next stream. Bye.